everyone, and welcome back to our channel, which is the real DIY Grandad. And I'm just chilling again still. It's been a couple of days since I was on last, and I was thinking about ways of, making sure that my videos have got the proof in them that it's me. So everybody, I think I've cracked the perfect solution to prove who I am, so that no hacker can come and pinch my site again. And it's been a few days now, hasn't it, since I was last on, yeah. But remember these, look, I haven't done it yet, look, and that bit there still got the dog poo on. Yeah, that's my mucky feet. These are my trait. From now on, I should be called DIY Grandad's Dirty Feet. Mucky feet. Hey, look at that. Have you never seen muck cake like that before? Oh God, I've been walking outside with no slippers on or anything, and look at that. It's amazing how they go brown, isn't it? It looks like I've been walking in dog poo. I've got to admit, like, there's no stink, but look at that muck there. Whoa, look at all that up there. Yeah. Last time I was going to get a shower to clean them, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to get a shower. I'll just get a bath and keep my feet out of the bath. So I did. So you're okay. All the rest of my bits have been washed except them, my feet. So if you don't see the mucky feet, it's not the real DIY Grandad. Anyway, a big thank you to everyone that comes to my site and visits. I hope I'm giving you entertainment. I'm not sure about that. The wife's my assistant, the wife that is, she is now actually in the process of doing some decorating. She's the one that always makes a mess. She believes just cover the middles and sod the edges. I got a little bit fed up, look, so I'm having a fag. I've picked the fag up and I'm smoking it. It's one of my assistants, the wife that is. She still smokes. I don't normally smoke as a rule because of my health condition, but I've just had enough and I just thought, right, that's it, I'm going to have a fag, who cares? And you've got to let your hair down one of the, on some days. I don't have any hair, like, not that I have, look, but there's my hair. I hope you've seen that. I couldn't see it. I haven't got eyes on the top of my head. Anyway, a big thank you to everyone, and especially all you friends that came from my last channel. And yous are still coming over, yous are still finding me. Oh, thank you. Oh, talk about friends. You're all brilliant. And on that note, there's one there on TV. I forgot who's this guy, yeah. Right. Have you noticed I said fags? I'm having a fag because I'm a bit fit. This guy, he says tabs. Don't you over there? Out there, yeah. They had, is it Duncan Donny? We don't know. Now you can see yourself on my TV. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So my mucky feet. I'm still doing this. Look. This computer here. Look. Can you see how I've done the video card? That is a brilliant. It's an NVIDIA GeForce GTX. It's not the 1080i or anything like that. It's a 9 series. It's the 900 series, but it's a 970 and it's fantastic. You need it for the Oculus. I've built it up pretty well. It's not staying in that case, as you can see at the back there. I've hacked the case to pieces. So it won't be staying in that case. I'm getting another case. It's for my grandson. His birthday. I got him an Oculus and I gave him it for his birthday, and he wants to play in it. So the only way to do it, because he like I said in one video. Hang on, my flag has gone out. I'm going to have to relight it. Yeah, I'm relighting my flag. This is one of those. I'm in one of those renegade days where I just don't give a tuppence, shall we say. I can sing a song for you now, actually. Yes, Read this one. As I went to walking with my brother Tim, somebody threw a tomato at him. Tomatoes don't hurt me, he said with a grin, but this one just happened to be in a tin. Sing it too. You could sing them all day, them type of oldies, coming back from the war years. Second World War, that is. All the rest of the wars, which are skirmishes, created by greedy capitalist governments wanting to go out and just like pinch oil and kill people. And then it's a day today, you'll know the day. Duncan and all my friends that's in the UK, but there's a lot not from the UK. They've seen all this lot. There, Duncan, you got some brilliant fishmen. I couldn't keep up with them. That's why my assistant, she has fish. She lost a big parrotfish a couple of weeks back. I used to call it Dozy because it was dozy. Anyway, they're talking about Dozy, the idiot that we've got in power now. You know, the idiot that stabbed the last idiot in the back. You know, the last idiot that stabbed the idiot before that in the back. The one that wrecked the country. He just lost his vote for the Brexit. You know, I came out big man gun shooting. That is going to be a hard a no-deal Brexit. And all this lot, he even went to the Queen as the dictator he is to try and shut down Parliament to stop it all going, and it went through, didn't it, mate? Yeah. Boris, yeah, big dozy GIT. Git! Yeah. And he got defeated in the House of Commons again last night I think it was. Yeah, Boris Johnson. He's quit. His brother's quit as a minister and an MP. Boris Johnson's his younger brother. It is. Looks just as dozy as him. But the idiot David Cameron, he caused all this. Well, he didn't actually, to be honest. I mean, the mess this world is in at this very moment was all caused by Maggie bloody Thatcher and Ronald freaking Reagan. And all their souls, like Ronald Reagan, even the Mrs. Nancy and Maggie Thatcher and their peak-nosed husband Dennis have all left this earth and gone down to hell. And I hope there's some Tories listening to me, you bunch of conservative capitalist pigs. And it's my assistant, the wife that is, just told me to behave. She doesn't want me to say things like that. And but I say things like this because I care about the future of my grandchildren's lives and their children and all that. Because this stinking world has got a lot of dictators like Boris Johnson. You're just seeing him. What do they call him? Bo Johnson. Idiot Johnson, I prefer to call him. And, look at Donald Trump. He's going to clean the swamp up. I mean, he's never cleaned his own house in his lifetime. He's always had servants to do it. And just like the governments of the world, they've got their servants like the police and the army, they use them as their servants to keep us people under control. And to do with the, see that there? My mucky fuck came into sight then. And what happened then was, I like him. I like them. I like my mucky fucks. Do you want to see my legs? Look, do I have sexy legs, everybody? Anyways, so if we get rid of, it's going to be for an election, a short election, because thick brain Johnson is now going to be the most. Well, he's going to be famous for being the shortest Prime Minister ever in the UK. Did you see Theresa May sat next to Ken Bacon, isn't it? Like the other Tory MP from the Thatcher days. There's still bits of them there wrecking the country. And, up the revolution. Maggie Thatcher's gone. Mind you, the devil will be sick of her. He'll be trying to kick her out. He can't get rid of her. She can't, even Purgatory doesn't want her. Anyway, I'll have to start getting serious now. How can I be serious? Donny's, he's not Donny, it's Duncan now. Come on, mate, stop changing the name. It takes me a long time to remember names. I have a mental health issue, and that's my excuse. No, it's not my excuse, but it really does take me a long time to remember names. So every time Donny or Duncan changes his name, I have to start remembering it again. And I like to watch your videos. What's that in the background? Yeah, and anyway, what happened then is, I still haven't done this, but it's on its way, look. And what I'm having to do, it's Windows updates. They're a mess. They just don't have them right. I wish I could write the programs for them. I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Look, Bill Gates, you capitalist pig up there, you good friend of Jeffrey Epstein. Everybody, have you seen all the friends of Jeffrey Epstein? I mean, our Randy Andy even got caught, didn't he? Yeah, and he's been protected by the Queen. Now have you noticed how he's run alongside Mummy now? Oh, protect me, Mummy. The Americans are after me. They're saying all these things about me. Well, my son, is this true? Well, this has come from the real D.I.Y. granddad, but come on. Everybody, look at our Randy Andy. He was in Epstein's New York apartment, is it? The biggest one in that place there. The great big multi-million-pound mansion it is in there. And he's seen, waving to a young girl at the door. He's seen with his hands round a little 15-year-old girl's hips on a photograph. But it's there now of all the nude pictures and some of them underage girls. And what Jeffrey Epstein took, the pictures he took, and framed them and put them on his wall. All his exploits, all these little children. Now, come on, they're all over his house. Everybody that's visited or even stayed there knows for fact what was going on. And everyone, and the same on his island. He's got nude pictures all over the way, especially of kiddies. So come on, even Donald Trump's, I don't know if Donald Trump's been across to the Pedo Island. They used to call it Lolita Express, but it's not, because Lolitas, I think Lolitas mean women. These weren't women, these were children. And everybody that's been over there, even Tony Blair. Tony Blair popped over to that island with Randy Andy. So, you've got to understand. They don't know what was going on. Everybody, the whole skaboosh. Especially the Clintons. I mean, Hillary Clinton went over there because she's a lesbian, and I'm not against lesbians or anything like that. Hillary Clinton, she's bisexual. There's nothing wrong with that, but there is something wrong when they're going over there with the little kiddies. And the Clintons, have been popped across the Pedo Island, and and it's a big paedophile ring. The thing is, when Jeffrey Epstein hung himself, he was just the cog, a small part. He's not the head of it, because I know who the head of it is, and we all know. I mean, they're kicking the hell out of Donald Trump because they don't want him to expose them, because Donald Trump's got lots on them all, and they're all trying to get rid of him. But Epstein, they've got rid of Epstein. Can you imagine walking in, like them sending one of their agents in to go and visit Epstein? I mean, they've never told you who visited him when all this time he was in prison. And they went in there and they said, "Oh, Jeffrey, this time you're buggered, mate. The best thing for you to do is tie your sheet around your neck and hang yourself. Or, yes, the beds are too low for you to do that. I mean, how can you snap your neck when you can't drop properly? So the best thing to do, we'll send our agents in and snuff you out, you bugger." And that's what they've done. So now you've got you've got to understand that all these people that is in his little black book, you see them all, goes right through from Randy Andy, Tony Blair, Mick Jagger, that He's been to the pedo island. He's a good friend of Jeffrey Epstein. They've all been there. And with all these dirty pictures, these nude pictures of these little kiddies all over the place and on the walls. Come on. We're not thick, you lot. We know. Because if I walked into a place like that, I'd know exactly what's going on there. And the only way I'd stay there is if I wanted to be part of it. That's what they've done. They stayed there. So, yeah, they could be friends and then all of a sudden turn up at his house, one of his houses, one of his places, and find and see that lot. The first thing I'd do is not go back there, I'd even send the bobbies in. So basically, that's what it all boils down to. And then you take a look at the French. He posed as a model agency and he was getting little kiddies. That's where in France he's took off. He hasn't took off, he's dead. Everybody, the French guy, the Frenchman, I forgot his name, he was an agent for Jeffrey Epstein and he was collecting little kiddies for him. And then he's completely disappeared. Another one, 70-year-old, who was a good friend of Jeff Epstein's, collecting little kiddies and all that through these fake modelling agencies. He's completely disappeared off the face of the earth. Interpol, FBI, can't find them. Neither of them. They're gone. They're dead. They're probably in some pile of concrete propping a bridge up because we all know who's behind it all. We all know the true reasons. I'll just say this, there's one foundation that truly does need shutting down because that foundation is involved in bringing little kiddies from all over the world to said named island. And I'm not saying which foundation it is, but we all know which one it is. It's got lots of money. They fiddle lots of it, but there's a big pile of paedophiles. Part of the paedophile ring is all part of that foundation. Everyone involved in that foundation are paedophiles. I'm saying this because I'm probably... This is dangerous for me to say this because, you know, everybody that was involved with this foundation and the people that started it are dying off. Take a look and just see how many people have died off. Anyway, speaking of foundation, look at the Clintons. You know, Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. Take a look at how many people that have been associated with them are dead now. And they've all died. And every one of them is suicides, actually. So, you know, that is deep-rooted in America and all over the world. But not just America, we're talking about this country. You know, when they've mentioned Randy Andy, Tony Blair, Mick Jagger, who else was on the list? Oh, there's tons of them. He's Tony Blair and he's got kids. Man, Tony, you haven't been kiddie fiddling, have you? I'm not saying you have. I'm not implying you have. I'm just saying because you were there, you're a friend of Jeffrey Epstein. Anyone's a friend of Jeffrey Epstein, you know, we've got to look at you all with a light on. But Tony, come on, go on, tell everybody. You went, and Tony Blair, I literally worshipped the ground you walked on when you were in power. I believed in what you done, like with the fair wage, the minimum wage and all that lot, and the stuff you done. You were a fantastic Prime Minister. And for everybody that doesn't know, you know, I hate wars, but, you know, Saddam Hussein was a dirty dictatorship. And remember, everybody that says there was no weapons of mass destruction or chemical weapons in Iraq, well, come on, they found the factories, but the factories were empty. So they were saying he shut it down. He didn't. Because you take a look, just pop over the border to Syria. Look at Assad. Look over the border in Syria. How many chemical weapons was there? Far too much for Syria to be building. They had enough chemical weapons to kill the whole world. See, they came from Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein shipped them just across the border before he got attacked. And then when they finally did get in there, they didn't find out. Because they shipped them all over to Syria. Come on, people, think about it. And all these people are saying that. So, yeah, I'm sticking up for you, Tony. For now, because I don't believe, I know you knew Epstein, but I don't think you've been to his house. I'm not sure, I've never seen it. I hope you're not, because Epstein, we do know. I mean, Jimmy Savile's an angel compared to Epstein. No, I'm not bloody kidding you, but you take a look. Jimmy Savile, if you check on it, you'll find out he was part of Epstein's mob. Epstein derived from the Thatcher's era and all that, you know, and it all came from there. I mean, he was a school teacher, a maths teacher, Jeffrey Epstein, and suddenly he's a multi-billionaire. Anyway, I'm not talking about that. I'm going to get back onto all my DIY stuff, but like I said, after getting my last channel nicked, I have this channel. I might keep it going if I don't get it shut down, and I will be starting my normal routine of DIY stuff. I just have to rethink the way to go. If anyone's got any ideas. And I've got projects on the go. I'm doing this still, but I'm not going to show. I'm going to have chat. I want to chat with everybody. Someone said, why don't I go live? I forgot who it was. Norma. Aromatherapy. That my assistant, the wife that is, she's just reminded me. Sorry about that, but like I said, I can't remember names much. And aromatherapy, I don't know. I do say it. Thanks for that comment. Yes, I will be making live videos, but not yet. I need to establish my site myself again, and all that after getting my last site stolen from me and hacked and stuff like that. But anyway, I've said enough because I'm gonna. I've look at the time and I've had nothing to eat at all. My assistant's starving me. She gave me a couple of mushrooms. God, I'll tell you what, Duncan, or is it Donny, or is it, can I call you Geordie? What a fantastic fish tanks you have, you really do know your stuff. Yeah, and a big thank you for sending my assistant for all them, them water plants you sent her. The fish ate the first lot, and she planted these, like plant them in the bottom, but it's the parrotfish that don't like plants and just like to eat them. And I personally think the last one, the big one, I think that died because of the it probably choked to death on a plant. So she's put these ones in, but they keep pulling them out and they keep floating up. So I said to my assistant, I said, if you go into my shed, you'll find some mesh. Just cup it and then put it over. Put the mesh over the plants one at a time, like here and there, so they can get established, and that'll stop the fish from pulling them out and eating them. Anyway, I'm going now, and I really mean it, and I've enjoyed having this chat. I hope people please come back with all your replies. Let's have a big chat about it all. This world needs to be sorted out so that us decent people, the likes of this guy that's on there, fantastic guy, down to earth guy, he sounds like he's got a Geordie accent, but I'm not going to say where you're from, actually, Duncan. But it's great watching you. And I watch you and all the others. I've had the other one in the last video. I'll put a different one of you every time I have a chat, and we'll chat about different things. But anyway, everyone, leave your comments, get in there, give us a chat, and on that note, a great big thank you for everyone, especially my oldies that's come over and all you newbies. Welcome to my channel. Hope you can get involved and really have some fun and get your channel to grow. On that note, I love yous all. Bye.